Good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of A Day in the Life of yours truly. Again, my bad for the delay in the videos. Your boy's working on it. And of course, we're going to be making some meal prep for lunch and dinner for the week, so let's get to it. So last week, I think I did well with the Chipotle bowl. So this week, I'm going to be making some chicken teriyaki stir fry. But the stir fry is going to be like separate in the Tupperware, so it's not really stir fry. It's just going to be like, I'll just show you. After washing my chicken and cutting the fat off, I cut the chicken in as many pieces as I could, added a little bit of onion powder and some pepper, and then it's time to add it into the pan. And since I'm working on another chicken recipe, how about another chicken joke? What do you call a fancy chicken? Poultry in motion? Dang, tough crowd. Thought I was gonna kill him with that one. For my sauce, I used a sugar-free teriyaki sauce from your local grocery store. Mix it in with some water and then just let it simmer. For the rice, to be honest, it doesn't really matter what kind of rice you use. It's really based on portion control and it's based on your preference. But for me, I used 1.5 cups of either white rice or jasmine rice, depending on if I want to get fancy. Added a little bit of salt, mixed it up, and then let it cook. After finishing my first batch of chicken, I let it sit until it gets that nice goldish brownish color. It looks like my rice is ready to go, and for the broccoli, I just added a little bit of salt and pepper and just let it steam for a couple of minutes. My bad, not trying to blow the house up. I work on my second batch of broccoli, added some salt and pepper and let it steam for a little bit, and now it's time for me to add the teriyaki sauce to my chicken. Now that my chicken is nice and done, it's time for me to move it over to my Tupperware. Gotta make sure that it's evened out so I can be able to have enough protein for the week. And then I stack up my Tupperware, place into the fridge, and then it's time for me to move on to making my dinner for the week. Now for dinner, I wasn't really too sure what to make this week, so I just did some ground turkey, added some onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, adobo, and some paprika. And then I mix it up to make sure that all the seasoning is spread out in the ground turkey. Like I said before, me, when it comes to seasoning, it could be hit or miss because I could be a bit heavy-handed, so we'll see how this goes. And next I grabbed my California mix, which is really a mixture of broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. I just grabbed a little bit of salt and pepper and added to that and then just let it steam for a little bit. And I know I haven't been hitting with the chicken jokes, so here's a turkey joke. What do you call the ghost of a turkey? A poultrygeist? Dang, that one too? My mom liked that one. And lastly, after cooking, you gotta make sure that the dishes are washed and the kitchen is clean before anything else. And I know that you guys didn't see me try the food after it was cooked, but trust me, it was a 10 out of 10 because if it wasn't, again, wouldn't have posted this. Well, that's all for now. Make today count, and I'll see you guys next time.